thank you very much for joining me today. It's deeply appreciated. You're out here with the Minnesota Vikings in the UK, and I believe you've been soaking in our culture. You've been to Wimbledon, you've been to F1. How have you found it all?
It's been real eye-opening. You guys are real active here. Feel like there's a lot going on in such short time. We also went to the wireless festival, so just knowing that all this is happening in so little time on a week that I came is crazy. I also met Gordon Ramsay at his restaurant, so that's real crazy to see as well. So
That's incredible. You and obviously Gordon, pretty high level in your respective crafts. Did you try any of his food? What did he make you?
yeah, we went to, I believe it was called Lucky Cat, and all the food was crazy. We also went to one of his restaurants again last night, and it was good again. So um, I guess the hype is real behind his food. So
That's fantastic. He's obviously one of the better chefs over here. It's been amazing that you've had a chance to eat his food. It's amazing that you've been able to witness some of our sports. But you're over here with your side, and I believe your team is really, really embedded in trying to make this sport bigger in the UK.
most definitely. We met with a few fans the other day, and they said the same thing. You can tell the game is growing here. So I'm sure more and more games will be played here. I believe it was uh, the Vikings play here last year. So I'm sure my teammates and myself are looking to play more and more games here.
Fantastic. And you personally, you've obviously come from America where the sport is so big out there. What do you make of the growth you're seeing out here over the coming year? We're going to be having some big games in the UK. Would it excite you, the possibility of playing over here?
Most definitely. Just speaking with the fans, you can tell how dedicated they are. A lot of those guys also travel to the US to, watch us play. So it'll kind of be real good to, kind of give them a break and, kind of come right to their doorstep and play games for them. So
And you said you've met some of the UK fans. We're quite renowned, especially with the football or soccer, as you called it, our culture over here. We're very loud, very energetic. Have you received quite a lot of energy from the fans over here?
yeah, a lot of Twitter DMs, Instagram DMs and stuff like that. So
Fantastic. Obviously, you're a player who's very high quality, very highly rated. What did it mean to you to be drafted into the Vikings?
just based off the players voting of the organization, you can tell I believe the Vikings were top five in a lot of the categories, which means they were a good organization to come to from our first team. And a lot of people that I talked to expressed that, just telling me I was in a real good situation coming in. Coach O'Connell and his staff are a real good staff to be around. And I could sense that off of my top 30 visits. So I was real happy to, get drafted there. And then on top of that, they drafted my teammate as well from college. So,
And what does the future hold with you? What do you want to achieve with this team?
get potentially get the Vikings a Super Bowl as well. That's everybody's goal each year. And kind of help my team in the best ways possible to win. So
And at some point in your career, do you foresee yourself winning the Super Bowl?
most definitely. I talked to the staff before they drafted me, and they were kind of asking my goals, and I was saying each year there's a rookie who wins the Super Bowl. So I feel like who other than it to do it than the Vikings if it's possible. So
And to get a little bit more background on you, obviously you've got this great story. You've made it to a very high level in the sport. How did your journey start and how did you make it to the point where you're at now?
I played football, I believe, started playing when I was 5.5 or 6, either of those ages. And then I just kind of stayed into it. My mom kept me in it, my uncles as well. And then I have a lot of cousins who play as well. So just kind of come from a football family, I would say.
And did you have any heroes growing up that inspired you to get to the level you're at now?
Of course, I have my favorite players, but just closer to me, Devontae Adams is from my city, so he was a guy that our city kind of leaned on, and when he did it, slowly and slower, more guys kind of started to get more recognition out of our little city. We didn't have much notoriety coming up, but I would say we're growing more and more.
It's amazing to see you over here. I'd like to thank you so much for growing the game for all us NFL fans in the UK. What are you going to do with the rest of your time over here?
So tomorrow we go to Wimbledon, and then I leave tomorrow, but my teammate will stay, and I guess he goes to visit one soccer club, and then that'll be done with our time here. But for now, looking forward to really getting to Wimbledon.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you so much for joining me today. It's deeply appreciated that you were able to give me some of your time. But before I let you go, is there anything that you would like to add that I perhaps haven't asked you about?
Mm, I would say there's a lot in store for this upcoming season. just getting to the team, I still feel like we have a lot to prove. So we're looking real forward to that.